right, everybody, we're back. You know my next guest tonight from the films Traffic and RoboCop. He's now co-starring on the hit NBC series Crossing Jordan. Please welcome Miguel Ferrer. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Conan.
You know what's
I'm half Irish too, so it's just a bunch of Irish people.
It's a curse, but can you? What's the other half?
Puerto Rican, so I'm a lot of fun to like drink with when knives are out there and stuff.
And you can probably get some sun, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bless you. Bless you. One thing that's very cool about, I would think, your job right now in Crossing Jordan is you get to hang out on a morgue set. I'm very ghoulish. I love all the autopsy shows.
Yeah.
I love anything like that. And I think it would just be fun to work on a morgue set. Does it creep other people out?
Well, at first it disturbed me a little bit, but I'm a little worried about the fact that it no longer does. But
you're getting used to just being on a morgue.
And walking by the guy at craft service who's getting coffee with his chest open and the ribs hanging out.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
wait, do they use dummies? Or
when they have to get close, they use a real guy and put a prosthetic on him. So it's pretty disgusting.
Right.
My kids love it, though. I have two little boys, 8 and 6, and they show up on the set and bounce on the rubber bodies. And
So, look at a guy bouncing on a body. Daddy, look! Just arms flailing around.
Well, that is hard. No, that's his liver. Don't be stupid. They know the
Don't
anatomy.
be a fool, son.
Yeah.
Are your kids pretty precocious? Are they wise for their years? Or are they, I mean...
A fun... Oh, I'm going to get in trouble for telling this, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
It's very late at night.
Oh, yep, perfect. You guys, half in the bag anyway, so just listen to this.
One man in the crowd's been drinking a lot. We'll talk about that later. Anyway,
So-
go ahead.
A couple of weeks ago, my wife and I took a little vacation for the weekend, brought the kids, and woke up. It was on a Saturday, woke up the next day, took them to church, and realized, you know, we've got about an hour before we have to check out. Why don't we send them outside to chase lizards or something and see if we can get some, you know? So we do.
Fool around a little bit in the room.
That's what I'm talking
I hear
about,
what
you
you're
know?
talking about.
So we send the kids outside. Let's get busy here. So
Right.
Jumping right in the middle of things and right there, going. All of a sudden you hear a beep in the door, and the door opens, and somebody's coming in. We're going to, you know, doing that. It's my eldest son. I didn't realize he had a key. 8-year-olds coming in.
He's got one of the little...
He's got one of the little keys.
Yeah.
And he walks in, and we're up like this, and he goes, "You two have been having SEX, haven't you?" And of course, my wife breaks up laughing, and I said, "Get out of here! You know what you're talking about. Stop that. We're taking a nap. We're tired." And he said, "Let's see. Here's Mommy's bra. Here's Mommy's underwear. Here's Daddy's pants with Mommy's shirt on top of them." I said, "Get out of here. Go on. Split. Go chase the lizards."
Right, right.
He said, "Bye-bye, sex people." And, you know...
Did you have any idea that he was that savvy about...
I never had the conversation, you know, tab A goes into slot B. No, I never had the conversation.
I didn't have that one either. I don't think anybody has that conversation.
It's probably best not to.
What are you using, paper dolls?
That's right.
Dress them first, and then your cousin is George Clooney.
He is my first cousin.
And you guys both enjoy practical jokes, and you like to do it to each other, is that right?
Well, he sort of spares me because I intimidated him a great deal when he was a kid. I beat him up a lot, so I've still got that psychological factor.
Right.
But we used to torture other people with practical jokes, and there's one story that's terrible. We used to, if you're at a party, the great thing is to grab a camera, whoever's left the camera there, go into the other room and take genital pictures, you know? There was this one time...
I think that's actually a crime. You're not...
Oh, I know. I'm an advocate.
I got a great one for you. This is what you do.
But there was one thing called the glasses trick, in which you take a cigarette and place it under a certain thing and then put the glasses over top so it looks like a large-nosed man smoking. So
you're sticking a cigarette under there? And putting... Who makes these little prop hats? You put hats on it?
Little glasses.
Little glasses?
It's a great effect, yeah. So
where can you buy this stuff?
It's you know Steve Lukather, he's my best friend. We were at his house and grabbed a camera, went in the room, did the glasses trick.
So you just saw a random camera lying around.
A random camera, didn't know to whom it belonged.
Right.
Turns out it was his 78-year-old nun.
Right.
Aunt. So.
Well, it's probably, you know, if she's 79 years old, she probably got it developed, and she was like, I don't know him.
No, you can.
Oh, you know.
There's Tommy at the beach. Here's me in San Francisco, and there's some guy's big old steak right there. It's not what you want when you're a nun.
You tell heartwarming stories. Big old steak there. Your father, of course, huge fan of your dad.
I've got to tell you one thing, though.
Yes.
There's a great thing. George still does this stuff, and he did. You know Richard Kind?
Yes, the
one
actor.
of George's best friends.
Spin City.
Recently, he and Richard grabbed a camera off a desk, went into the back room, and he said, Richard, go on, take your pants down. We'll do it. Now, the point of one of these things is to crop out the guy's head.
Right.
George didn't.
He gets the whole picture.
So there's Richard, leering. And the guy whose party it was calls up and said, Richard, what? What did I do? I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, there it is.
Also, that could show up like in a tabloid.
Yes,
Wouldn't that be
right.
great? That's really hard to explain if you're Richard Kind.
So it's my cousin's a terrible man.
I was mentioning your dad, Jose Ferrer, and your mom, Rosemary Clooney.
Yeah.
So you grew up in this great sort of Hollywood showbiz family. You must have met amazing people growing up.
Yeah, you know, there were a lot of people around the house that were kind of
like legendary people.
Yeah, there was one time my mother had a party, and it was the first party she'd had after I was born. Marilyn Monroe shows up with a date, and she says, I want to see the baby, I want to see the baby, I want to see the baby. He says, no, okay, all right, come on, let's go upstairs. But don't touch him and don't say anything, because wake up, I'm not going to get back to sleep. All right, yeah. So go in, it's dark, and she goes, oh my God, picks me up, and I start to cry, and I look at her and go, ah. Absolutely stop. And my mother's like, I have to go. She said, I'll be down in a second, I'll be down. She spent the whole party, I'm told, up there with me in the bedroom, and I'm not sure really what happened, but I have a pretty good idea.
Yeah. She was probably like, what a cute little baby. There were glasses on his genitals. What the hell kind of house is this?
For that love of God, man.
Now in baby size.
Content.
Those are... Well, we have more to talk about. You got to come back sometime, because I'm sure you have amazing stories. Crossing Jordan airs Monday nights at 10 on NBC. Congratulations on that.
Thanks, Conan.
Yeah, and thanks
Good
so
to
much
see
for
you,
being
man.
here. Miguel Ferrer, everybody. We'll take a break. When we come back, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds are here. We'll see you in a second. Everybody, that's our show. Do want to thank all my guests. Miguel Ferrer, thank you so much for being here. Those are great stories. All right, thanks to Megan Mullally for being here. Big thanks to Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I love that song. Big thanks to my coach, Alan Alda, for helping us out. He's always a good sport. Thanks to Mr. T for being here. And, of course, Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for Late Friday. We'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.
Ask her if she remembers watching the show MASH.
Do you remember that show, MASH?
Yeah, I know MASH. Why?
Does she think Alan Alda was good in that?
Do you think Alan Alda was good in that?
What are you talking about?
Does she know that Alan Alda won an Emmy for that show?
Wow, it sounds like you don't want to talk about MASH right now, Deborah.
All right, okay, all right, I get it, all right? I understand, fine. Wait, hold on 1 second. Just hold on, make it up, make something up. Yeah. Oh, hi. No, I'm not busy. I was just looking at it.
You bet. I understand you're trying to get me to tell you the answer twice, but
Tell him we have a special relationship.
Britain and the United States have got a special relationship. We'll keep it.
And I'm going to meet with Blair.
I look forward to talking to the Prime Minister about the importance of NATO.
I'm going to visit with him. Say visit.
It is anyway. Let me visit with him first, and I'll promise to call upon you tomorrow.
Yeah, nice try. No, nice try.
Nice try.
Good. We're doing pretty well.